Hello everybody, I'm Richard Hart. You may know me from my popular YouTube channel, youtube.com/Richard Hart, Twitter, twitter.com/Richard Hart Win. Been in Bitcoin since it was, I guess, 30 when I bought in, but I mined full blocks on my own without a pool when it was 50 block rewards, 50 Bitcoin per block reward. It was in 2011, around March. Now I've created my own cryptocurrency, which I think does a lot of things a lot better than Bitcoin ever could, which is pretty neat. It turns out technology makes progress. You can actually do things better. You can improve things if you try. For some reason, not that many people, like no one's ever created a Bitcoin certificate of deposit before. $7.2 trillion market in the US and China alone. I'm the first guy to build it. I don't know why no one else has ever done it. It seems like a no-brainer to me. It's the most popular product at your bank that's not a savings account or a checking account. So yeah, we built it. It's free. If you have Bitcoin, you can claim it for free. If you don't, you can transform Ethereum into it if you want to. It comes out in November. Go to hex.win.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for introducing.
Pleasure.
Can you share with us what was the curious lesson you learned from the past year? I mean, professional lesson.
So I mean, I can tell you the things I've been wrong about. I get almost everything right. I get some things wrong. So when the ICO bubble was happening, I thought that Ethereum and other tokens would harm Bitcoin's price by becoming more popular than it. At one point, Ethereum was worth more than Bitcoin was for its future supply because it has a larger issuance. It doesn't keep reducing its issuance every 4 years. And that's why I came out publicly to defend Bitcoin, because I had a lot of Bitcoin, didn't have any Ethereum. And then what I discovered was I was wrong. In fact, the only new users that were being onboarded were people that were onboarding to these token, mostly scams, and then buying Ethereum to then buy the scams, and that was driving up the prices of everything. And so it turns out that altcoins are at all-time highs when Bitcoin is all-time highs, and altcoins are at all-time lows when Bitcoin is all-time lows, or multi-year lows, right? We went from 20K down to 3K. Well, that 85% drop isn't so much fun, right? So I was wrong about that. It turns out that the rising tide rises all ships, and the better any crypto thing does, for the most part, the better all of crypto does. And the worst any part of crypto does, the worse all of crypto does. Maybe it's index funds that are weighted by market cap, and so if something goes up, you know, they put more money into the whole ecosystem. Whatever the metric is, it's for sure for real. You can see it on the chart. So I was wrong about that. And then, you know, other things, you know, Bitcoin hasn't had a good upgrade in 2 years. The last upgrade we got with SegWit, all it was a little bit of an efficiency increase that let us do a little bit more transactions with the same space, and we're not going to get anything else. We had to lie, cheat, and steal to get that by saying to the miners, yeah, give us SegWit and we'll give you 2 megabyte blocks. We lied to them. We didn't give them the 2 megabyte blocks. They're not going to fall for that again. So if there's a controversial upgrade like anonymity or privacy, the exchanges will say no, because they don't want to lose their bank accounts. That's the reason you can't buy Monero on Coinbase, right? If you want to do business on the darknet, Monero's a superior product. It actually gives you privacy. Bitcoin does not, but you can't buy it on the exchange because they don't want to lose their bank account. There's only 4 banks that'll work with them. So, you know, I wanted to fix all these things. So we fixed unit bias. We have ASIC resistance. We don't overpay miners. We pay holders instead of miners. Miners get paid to dump the price and pollute the environment. So they sell the Bitcoin they mine on the market to give it to an electricity company to pollute the environment. That's not good. That's bad. And you can do it without that. Like you can get trustless transactions done without that overhead now. So there's just a lot of stuff you can do better that we chose to do better.
Thank you so much for sharing the insights with us.
It's my pleasure. It's hard being a realist because everyone wants to hear crypto cures cancer. Well, it's been around for 10 years. There's only 4 million people that have $1,000 in their wallet. There's only maybe 10 million people that have $100 in their wallet. There's 500 million Fortnite users on a 2-year-old game. This stuff obviously has some problems, or we would have more users. You got to be honest about it, right? Like you can't improve it if you can't realize that improvement exists.
Okay. And what do you think about the CryptoFin conference? Are you first time in Tallinn?
I've been to Tallinn before. I like it very much.
Okay.
It's a beautiful city. The people are very nice, particularly the ones that speak English, my favorite. A lot of people here speak Russian. And what's your local language called?
Estonian language?
Estonian.
Yes.
It's just called Estonian, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great place. This venue is fantastic. I love the texture. Like all of this behind me is just awesome looking. Yeah, the hotel's nearby. Good fashion sense. You guys can't see her shoes, but she has fabulous shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would attend any of these events. I think they're very great.
Okay.
And look, when you can have a successful conference when the price is getting hit, you can have a really successful conference when the price is at all-time highs again, which will occur at some point. Like we will find all-time highs again when, maybe next year, hopefully.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Pleasure.